welcome to your workout day. We got 20 minutes of R and B.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Getting a little late of a start to the day. It's 2 minutes to 10. Despite waking up at 7 o'clock this morning to get Leith out the door and off to preschool, getting a little bit of a late start to the day. I have a very low energy today, and I feel like it's because I need food, and I ate, but it wasn't satisfying because it's not what I wanted. I had some keto jalapeno bagels, and then I slathered some tzatziki on top, and it tastes really good, don't get me wrong, but it's just not quite doing it for me. And so instead of ordering groceries, I ordered takeout. And so I ordered from this place called Pure and Simple, and they used Uber Eats, and so that's on its way. And I figure once that gets here, then I can get a start to my day. I do have to tidy up a bit, make the beds, stuff like that. And I want to get all that done before noon so that I can like chill and just do whatever I want to. Yesterday, I chose to focus on Instagram, and so I filmed and uploaded a reel. And if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I also posted it here on YouTube. And when I do short videos like that, like under 30 seconds, I'm going to start calling them style nuggets. And then I'll share them with you guys here on YouTube, just in case you guys don't have an Instagram. Because as far as I'm concerned, the only way you might not be following me on Instagram is because you don't have one, right? Like, that's just how I see it. So, anyways, so I uploaded that video here on Instagram as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it up. Like, if you guys like them, I'll keep posting them. But if not, then we'll probably turn those nuggets into something else. I do quite like how short they are, though. And I think that they make really cool videos. And so if you guys are interested, then I'll keep uploading them. There's that. Other updates. I got my vaccine, and Hina got her vaccine. I got Moderna. She got AstraZeneca. My biggest side effect with the Moderna was like arm pain, and then I was tired for maybe 2 days. And then Hina basically got what was akin to like a flash fever. She got like a flu for a night, and then she was better the next day. What I'm gonna do is, my food's about to get here. I'm still in my bathrobe. I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna tidy up, and then I'll pick you guys back up after. It is Tuesday. Today's a turnover day for teaching, so I don't actually have to teach today. I start back teaching tomorrow, which is nice because today's the day that I spend emailing teachers, emailing students, setting up my classes, all of that fun stuff. So, you know, it's going to be interesting. Plus, I think tomorrow's a day 2, so I don't think I have teaching in the morning, which is also really great. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys in, I'd say in like an hour and a half, because I take lots of breaks. So here is the meal. It came with some Tic Tacs. So funny. It came with some Tic Tacs. But it's basically avocado, bacon, goat cheese, pecans, and some berries, which are all very keto friendly. Got some red onions and sweet peppers and stuff like that in there. My eggs are still pretty good, so that's awesome. And it looks pretty good. Only thing is, the driver delivered my food to the wrong address, which is my neighbor. She just walked it over, but she looked so annoying. And so I thanked her, but I called him. I still gave him a thumbs up though, because you know, it happens, and people just seem to always have issues finding our house for some reason. I think it's because of our house number. And so if you're not paying attention, it's really easy to miss our house. We get Amazon deliveries delivered to the wrong address like literally at least once a week. So also just got a package at the door, which I feel like is Leith's bedding for his new room, and I wanted to show it to you. So let me crack open this box. If it is, then I have to run it If it is, then I have to run it in the, yes it is. I have to run it in the washing machine because I like, obviously his stuff needs to be clean, and I do trust that they're clean, but I also love the smell of like my stuff. So I want to run it through the washer so I can get a lovely smell, but I think I'm going to wash these and get this set up on his bed. And I know it's in the afternoon, but oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So this is the unicorn quilted sham, and it's a uniform quilt set, and I got it on sale from Pottery Barn. And oh, I'm so excited. This is pretty much what it looks like. I'm gonna pop one open for you. This is the sham, and I ordered two. Oh, I love it. Oh, gorgeous. It has polka dots on the back, and then on the front, it's just a beautiful white quilt. Oh, this is the square sham. And then this is the Euro sham. It's gonna go on his bed. And then this is the other standard sized sham. I had to get the quilt and pillowcases from Pottery Barn, but then his bedding set, Pottery Barn didn't have it in stock. It's the exact same. The undercover cover sheet and stuff like that is the exact same print as the back of this, but Pottery Barn didn't have it in stock, so I had to get it from West Elm. And West Elm and Pottery Barn, in case you guys don't know, they're like the same company basically. So I got it from from West Elm, and it was actually cheaper on West Elm. West Elm also had this as well, but this was cheaper on the Pottery Barn website. So if that's like a little tip for you guys, if you are looking to buy stuff from Pottery Barn or West Elm, check both websites first, because sometimes one website will be having a clearance and the other one won't, and so that way you can get something cheaper if you check both. It is Monday, May 17, and I'm actually about to get started on teaching. You know what? I can't do this low chair business, so I'm just gonna have to make you guys higher. I feel like I've been gone for a while from YouTube, and so it only felt fitting to come back with a vlog, because I think from my last video I promised you guys a vlog. So today I am teaching. I teach from home, I do remote learning, and my students are spec ed. I've talked about this in the past, but oh my god, the house is so hot today. A lot of stuff has been happening since I last spoke to you. So we are currently in the process of getting our backyard renovated, and if you follow me on Instagram, then this is not news to you, and this is probably like the perfect moment to tell you guys to go follow me on Instagram, just because whenever I have updates, I usually post, most of the time I post in real time, especially to my stories, and so if you guys are like really into just kind of like knowing what I get up to on a day-to-day basis, Instagram is like the first place to follow to find that out. I do stories more than anything else, and I probably should step up my game when it comes to reels and photos, but I don't know. Anyways, so we're getting our backyard renovated, and I will take you guys back there once they're done. They're finishing up the last bits of it today. It took them a little bit longer than expected, just because we had to add retaining walls to our back space, and so that's being taken care of, but they should finish up today. And then so because of that, I'm in the process of ordering patio furniture, and I'm, since like the entire Hina's entire side of the family, the adults anyways, are vaccinated, and so we're really hoping that restrictions lift enough for her to have her 40th birthday gathering next month, something to do like a socially distanced backyard get together, because by then our fence will also be up, and then that's also when we're looking to start our basement renos. And so I'm very, very excited to be able to do that for her. So I really just hope that the restrictions lift a little bit so that we're able to do that. And I have been filming footage of the backyard. Plus we have our Nest camera back there, so I'm able to pull footage from that as well to show you guys. And I'm hoping that I can hopefully pull a time lapse for the next, over the past few days, to show you from start to finish. And I think that'll be pretty exciting. And I think with my Nest camera, I'm able to do that. All right guys, so it looks a mess right now. Our backyard looks a hot mess, but I wanted to show you pretty much what is happening here. So because of the slope of our land kind of like slopes this way. And so we had to pack it up to bring it up to a certain level. And then they had to dig down here to build retaining walls. So we're gonna have a retaining wall wrapping all the way around the space. So they're gonna step down here, and then over here goes right up to the fence. So they've started the work. So right here goes right up to the fence. The fence will go here, but they've had to like lay cement, put this up. This is a retaining wall, right?
Yeah, so that's they put cement. I don't think they put that much cement here, but they put cement and they put the rocks on top and then they put the stone.
Yeah.
And then they put the stone on top of that.
Yeah.
So if you look on the other side, like you see how they have, they've secured it with a metal thing?
Yeah.
So we don't have to do that.
Oh, I see.
Because we have a retaining wall.
Got it. Yeah, so he...
even look at the outside, it looks better. Oh,
Yeah, go.
Look at the outside. If you look at from here...
Ah, I see.
Instead of rocks.
Yeah, I like this better.
Yeah, it's also more.
Yeah, it is more. This is, guys,
You're gonna have to take a bath.
home ownership is expensive. This yard costs as much as a Birkin. Anyways, yeah, so they're basically gonna pack this up. This cement has to dry, so it'll be dry by tomorrow morning. And then that way they'll just carry the retaining wall all the way around. They're gonna bring it up to where you see this orange marker. Then they bring it all the way up here, and then it's going to be all retaining wall, and then they'll do the rest of the space. And so what I have planned for the space is we're going to put our barbecue right here on this wall, and then we're going to have a dining area here, and then here is going to be a seating area. So like a patio space around a fire pit. It's going to be really cool. And then the patio is going to come down this way all the way to here. It's going to be straight. It's going to be level, which is amazing because the slope was really high. I think it was like a 7-inch slope or something. So it was a pretty deep slope. And so they had to really kind of bring it up to level. And so the patio is going to come down here, but then there's going to be kind of like a wraparound, like an L shape. It's going to go up to the AC so that Hina has like a nice platform for her barbecue. And then, you know, it'll look really good. I'm very excited. Are you excited, babe? We're pretty excited, and they work really fast. They did our 2 neighbors over there, if you can see that. And then our fence guy is coming next week or the week after that. He's actually supposed to send me a quote tonight, he said. But I'm anticipating that our backyard should be done in about 2 or 3 weeks, like fully done, right? Which is very exciting, which means it's just in time for summer, especially with the announcement that, you know, we're on lockdown until June. It's going to be nice to have a backyard space to retreat to. And then our basement gets started in June as well. So lots of exciting stuff happening, which is really fun. Her basement is getting started mid-June, maybe end of June or July. I'm not entirely sure yet. And then our fences go up either this weekend or the following weekend. Because the guy is doing the entire back space for all of our neighbors, and so obviously that's going to take time for him to get to us. And then our patio will be done today, maybe finishing touches tomorrow, we'll see. And then patio furniture arrives in about 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, which is also very exciting. And I'm very excited to like that's kind of like my little project at the moment. And so there's a lot of stuff going on. And then personally, we're like having a bit of a row with our neighbor who doesn't want to pay for a fence. He's very convinced that he wants to do it himself, but we're hesitant to have him do that because 1, we've never seen him build a fence before, and 2, he really wants to put a gate in the fence so that he can walk through our yard, which makes 0 sense whatsoever. And so because we told him he can't get a gate, we read the bylaws, called the city and all of that stuff, he's like now very hesitant to put up a fence, and he's just kind of dragging out the entire process. And so now we're at the point where the decision is resting on us to erect the fence and absorb that cost, which is about an extra $1,000. And so we're not very happy about it, because in order to do that, we would have to erect the fence on our side of the property line, which means that it would be entirely our fence, but that also means that we're sacrificing some of our property so that we can have a fence. And so our neighbor's just not being very cooperative or amenable right now, and it's just making for a very stressful time with us, because we don't want to pay $1,000 extra for a fence, and we feel like as a neighbor it's your responsibility to kind of just step up and just pay for the damn thing. And so, you know, but he's also one of those neighbors where, like, he said to Hina one time, he's like, I have a bigger house than yours. And we're both just like, who gives a shit? It is 9:34. I'm about to jump in my class and get started on my lessons. And so I will see you guys again in about an hour and 15 minutes, where I'll pick up the camera, we'll have lunch and stuff like that. And then we'll pick up from there. And maybe I'll show you footage of our backyard as well. Hi friends, welcome back. So it is 10:55 and I just finished up teaching. Well, actually I finished at like 10:45, but then I had to send off a quick email because Late's tuition payment comes out at the end of the month, and for a split second there I forgot if I paid his enrollment fee or not. And so I was like panicking a little bit. I'm like, oh my gosh, did I pay you guys? I should have paid you in February. Turns out I did pay them. It was automatically withdrawn from my account, which means I wouldn't have realized that it came out. As I was panicking, I'm like, oh my god, I owe you money. But I don't actually owe them money, so that's good. I'm going to take you out on her deck, and I'm going to show you what's going on outside in terms of her patio. They're just laying down the gravel now to level the space out. I can actually show you here. So here you go. So that's the completed section, and they're finishing that section today. And this is like live. This is from our Nest Cam that I just pulled up. So, you know, all that is happening. I am just currently in the process of finishing up my orders for the deck. So I already ordered the lounge set and I ordered the dining chairs. I just need to find my dining table, but I haven't been able to, because the ones that I want, the ones that I love, are either too long, they're not the right shade of teak. Teak is not a shade, but when I say teak, people who know their patio furniture know what I'm talking about. They're not the right shade of teak. They're either too long, or they cost too much, or they won't get here for 6 weeks, and I want something that I can get in the next few days. And so I'm really hoping that I can find something that kind of meets all of those requirements. My budget for a table is $500 or less. So the max that I'm willing to spend is $500 taxes in. I was able to find a couple tables. I actually found a table that I really love that came in way under budget at $350. I got the lounge set from Wayfair, and I don't want to show it to you guys just yet. I want to wait till it comes in, because I don't know, what if I hate it, right? So I got the lounge set from Wayfair, and I got the dining chairs from Home Depot. And then from the Bay, I think I'm going to get the decorative pieces like this one from Wayfair. I think that's so beautiful, but my size, which is a 5x8, is out of stock. So I'm going to try finding something similar. I did find this one. I like it, but I don't love it. But the price is good. It's $139 for the 5x8, which is the size I need, because the dining table is the dining table is 60 inches, which is 5 feet. So that'll give me 15 inches on either side, which is just enough for a chair to sit on. The chair doesn't have to sit entirely on the rug. And then it'll give me 5, 12, 60 on the side, which is dimensions. It is 35 wide. So 35 from 60 is 25, which will be about 12.5 inches on the side, and then 60 from 8 times 12 is 96, is 36, which is 18 inches on the edges. So I think a 5x8 rug will be perfect. But I don't know. But anyways, let me show you the table. It's really nice. It's super nice, and it'll go really nicely with my patio chairs. Like, look at that. It has like a chevron. Oh, it's gorgeous. And I just love the kind of like brushed acacia. This isn't teak, it's acacia, but I love that it's not super orange or yellow. It's very, very nice. And so this is kind of what I'm thinking for the patio dining set. Look how beautiful that is. Imagine like a big beautiful vase with some branches just kind of like sticking out with a nice, oh, it's gonna look so lovely. It's gonna be the spot of lots of beautiful summer photos, just to kind of like enjoy the outdoors. So I'm very excited for that. I do have, like I mentioned, some plants to repot. So I do have to repot my lovely pothos here. This one, she's gonna need repotting this year. Even though I potted her last year, she's grown quite a bit, but she's not in a drainage pot, so I want to put her in a lovely drainage pot and allow her to grow. She's doing really well. What else needs repotting? Ooh, this guy can't be in the hot sun, so I'm gonna put her here. I'm gonna actually have her switch sides with my pothos, because my pothos loves sun. This one, not so much. This one, she should be okay for now. This one loves the sun as well. Those guys love sun. This one needs to be repotted. Trim off all the dead bits and then repot this plant, or maybe propagate it and then repot it, because it's getting new stuff out, but all the old stuff is just not doing it. So that one needs to be repotted or whatever, and then I need to, which means I'm going to replace this with another trailing plant. I'm also currently kind of deciding our picks for the basement. So this is the flooring. This is going to be our floor. This is a luxury vinyl. I decided to go with vinyl over laminate or hardwood based on my uncle's advice. He says this is just, it's very durable, and if it's going to be high traffic, then this definitely is a good option. This is SPC 12, and it's going to be this thick. It's going to be 7-inch plank, which will look really nice. And so I have that. And then I was considering this for the bathroom, but I've since changed my mind. So I'm not entirely sure what we're going to be using for the bathroom floor. But I love these options for the shower wall. This one, for example, this marble tile with the gold veining is just very beautiful to me, but also different. I also love this black and white tile, which is very, like, it gives me just checkered pattern, but not so much, because we're not going to install it in a checkered pattern. We're going to do it like this. And I also love this one, this picket style marble tile, but this is very, very, very pricey. Like these two, this is considered a sheet, and these two are $35.99 a sheet, which is very, very pricey, very expensive. If you need like 50 or 60 sheets, this is going to be a lot of money. So definitely kind of like deciding what we want to do. I do know I'm leaning towards these guys, but if I'm going to do a shower floor, which we haven't decided yet, what I want to do is whatever we put on the bathroom floor, I want to run it into the shower and then just use a different tile for the shower wall, which means we'll only be using 2 different styles of tiles as opposed to the normal or nominal 3. And so so far that's the case. I'm definitely leaning towards these 2, but then there's another tile that I saw at the tile store that I wasn't able to get a sample of, and I'll put a picture of it here in the video, but I'm really, really loving that one, and I might end up using that for the shower floor and the bathroom floor, and then do something very simple like this one on the wall minus the gold veining, since that tile already has a bit of gold in it. But I'm really, really loving this one, and so I feel like I know that I want something like this with some gold in there. because it just gives me a really lovely feeling. So these are the options for the basement that we're considering right now. And then so far so good. Plants are watered and it is 3:06, so I am leaving now to go grab a lathe and then I'll be back. Just came back from picking up lathe and I wanted to show you. So anyways, I wanted to kind of show you what I have here, and this is that custom, well, it's not custom, it's not a custom pattern, but these are the hand printed nail extensions that I ordered from Tips. Okay, here we go. It is a nail bar here in the GTA. They're actually downtown Toronto, and so I thought I'd try out their press refresh nail kit, and it's basically a press-on manicure. But what makes these really fascinating and fun is that they are hand painted and they're made when you make an order. And so I thought I'd try it out, and so I got the one with the nail glues to make them last longer. I was really curious to try it. I personally thought it was a little pricey. I think this was like $100. My nail artist, her name is Nargis. So cute. Thank you for being an important part of our story. By supporting our small business, you have helped to support our team. And basically, it's just the mani. So I'll show you everything that it comes with. It comes with, ooh, this is very cute. Very cute. It comes with a nail file and a wooden stick. Also comes with a buffer brush as well as alcohol pad, and then here are the nails down here. How cute are those? And then each one is identified by like the finger, and so this is the right hand, and then it goes from pinky to thumb, and then from thumb down to pinky. Alright guys, so here are my nails. I think they look awesome. Love them. And the process to apply them was just so super easy. Sorry, my hands are a little bit swollen because I have hyperhidrosis and they're just sweating quite a bit right now. But it was fairly easy to apply, and I think it looks great. Very happy with it. Very happy with how it turned out. See if I can get it in more light for you that you can see. That's pretty much it in the light. But it looks great. It is Tuesday, and today is gonna be like the second day of the vlog, and then I'm gonna end the vlog for today and then edit and upload this piece. But whew, 1 second, I'm out of breath. I just ran up the stairs. So I was in the garage because I wanted to see the pots that I have. I want to get some pots for the backyard, but I don't want to spend a lot of money. Our warm weather, like good weather, it's so short here that it's not worth it to me to spend a ton of money on pots. I had a large IKEA terracotta pot in the garage, and I have an idea for a space in the back that I feel like it would work for, so let me show you. So it's a little messy right now, but it is done. I just need to clean it up, and then we're gonna wash it off again, and then it will be done. And then our fence comes in a couple weeks or so. But it's looking good and we love it. So I'm planning on putting a bunch of planters here on top of the rocks.
Oh, did you ask him about the ceiling?
Oh, I didn't know. And then this is like the barbecue area. Dining is going under there. And loungewear under here. Lounge area under here. What do you think, babe? You like it? Looks really good. Very happy to be spending my summers out here. They're still not done. They have to put the rocks, the clear rocks, here and here. And then it'll be done. But I just can imagine like some huge planters along the perimeter here. It's going to be a task to find big ones, but I'm going to go to Sheridan because they always have planters on sale, like chipped ones and stuff. So we're going to go here, and then we're going to move the rocks here and reseed this area here for grass. But it looks pretty good. It's a lot of stone.
Is it okay for rain?
Yeah,
Will it drain?
that's a lot of drainage.
No, will it drain?
Yeah, it'll drain.